Whenever I'm late to the party, didn't know anything about it. But I'm here now. And I think this is going to be a staple at the cookout. Look, everybody's outside. We're at the pool, we're at the park. The cookout going to be jumping this year, man. Oh, I'm going to make sure of that. So it's about 8 o'clock in the morning. I just pulled these beef chuck roast out of the refrigerator so they're nice and cold. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna go ahead and season them up, let them sit, and we're gonna go outside and start up this smoker. So let's not waste any more time. Let's get into this. All right, so as you see, we have our chuck roast. So this is almost 6 pounds of chuck roast. It was somewhere around $5.30, something a pound. I don't quite remember, but altogether it came up to around $30. I gotta say, that's a pretty good price for that. So we're gonna go ahead and put some mustard on this chuck roast as a binder, of course. All right, and here I have a nice blend that I put together. All of these ingredients I'm gonna put down into the description with the measurements so you know exactly how to make this for yourself if you want to. So we're just going to go ahead and season this chuck roast up. You also want to get the sides of your meat as well. Now turn it over to the other side and we'll just do the same exact thing. And if you have some splits in your meat, you can go ahead and get that binder in there as well and go ahead and season that up. Okay, folks, we are all done with the seasoning. As you see, it looks really, really good. So we're just gonna let it sit here for a little bit. And all we're gonna do is we're gonna go outside, get this smoker started up. The whole process is probably gonna take about 45 minutes to an hour. So by that time, this meat should be ready to go. See you outside. All right, so first things first, we have our chimney and we got it filled with some lump charcoal. So this is a combination of oak and hickory charcoal. And then I have my fire starters. This is my first time using this brand. It is biomass cubes. So this is my first time using this one, and I have them right here. Now I have one of my old ones left, so I have one of my old ones left. So I stacked 2 of those on top of that, and all we're gonna do is just start a fire. And then once that starts, go ahead, put the chimney right on top. And it's gonna start burning from the bottom. All right, so some smoke is already coming out of there. All right, so we will be back when we're ready to put these in the grill. All right, so the coals are ready, so let's go ahead and get them into the firebox. Then I'll just go ahead, place nice little log on there for now. I'll probably put another one on, but we're just gonna let that start smoking, get some of that dirty smoke out of the way before we put our meat on. All right, family, so we on the char griller. We got the XD series. We're right at 250. We're right where we need to be. So we're gonna go ahead and get these on the grill real quick. We'll be back. All right, we got these bad boys on here. They're looking good. So they're right in the middle on the bottom rack. So it's about 10 o'clock, close to 10, about 9:54. So we'll come back in about an hour, maybe an hour and a half, and we're gonna go ahead and spray these bad boys, and we'll show you how we're gonna do that. All right, family, we are 5 hours in, and man, this thing is looking absolutely delicious. Look at that.
Okay, so I was gonna start spraying it with the apple cider that I usually spray it with, but it seemed to have stayed moist throughout the whole time. So I figured I'm just not gonna do it. So we had some technical difficulties. First off, I started everything up and I left and ran some errands. I had to go pick up my son as well, and I came back. The fire hat went out. By that time, it was somewhere around 12 o'clock, so I had to restart it again. So now it's around 5, so it's typically been 5 hours. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take it out, and then I'll see you inside to show you exactly what I'm gonna do with that.
All right, fam, so I just pulled them off of the grill. So these are sitting somewhere around 140, 150 degrees. So I'm gonna take them all the way home in a pan, and I'm gonna make this nice little sauce for them to sit in and just let them get nice and tender. So I'm gonna move this out of the way, and I'm gonna bring in my aluminum pan here. And I'm just gonna pour some regular old barbecue sauce in here. Nothing fancy, just some regular old barbecue sauce. Then I'll go ahead and go in with some apple, shake it up real good. Some of this apple cider. This is the one I love to use, so I'll put some of this in here as well. And then we'll just mix everything together. Then we'll just go ahead and drop these bad boys right off in there. Then we'll just place some aluminum foil over the top. Then I'm just gonna sit this right on top of there so we can have a sturdy bottom, and then we'll meet you back outside.
All right, so I'm putting it closer to the firebox, and this thing is probably gonna sit in here for another maybe hour and a half, 2 hours. And then what this is going to do is this is going to cause a lot of steam on the inside. That flavor is going to get right into that chuck roast, and man, it's just going to be fall apart goodness. I see some fire over there starting because I got this top open. All right, so we will see you in another 2 hours.
All right, so let's go ahead and get our sauce together for this coleslaw that we're also going to be doing with our pulled beef. Now, this is a typical sauce. It's been done this way with different, versions of it. It's just a base. Do it how you feel, but this is the way that I'm going to do it. All right, so there's not going to be any specific measurements to this. So we'll just start with a little mayo, and I'm not going to make a big batch of this, so no need to go all out. A little bit of Dijon mustard there. And then we're going to add a little bit of the apple cider vinegar. Let's get some honey off in there as well. And then some celery salt. Now I have some sugar there, but I want to make sure that I need it. I may not need the sugar. With this type of sauce, what you need to do is you kind of taste it as you go until you perfect what you really want as far as your coleslaw dressing goes. All right, so it is a bit runny, so I'll just add a little bit more mayo to it. Add a little bit more of the celery salt. Then let's add a little pepper to this as well. All right, so that's perfect for me. I'm going to go ahead and put this in the refrigerator, and this will thicken up as it sits in there. So you don't want to add your dressing to your coleslaw until you are absolutely ready to serve it, okay? So we'll just stick it in the refrigerator, and we'll be back.
All right, family, so we are at 214. As you can see, man, this thing is looking really good, man. So we're gonna go ahead, pull it off of the grill, and we will meet you back inside.
All right, so let's go ahead and get our bun nice and toasted up. All right, so earlier I made some garlic butter for another video, and I'm just gonna stick with this theme right here, and I'm gonna get this garlic butter on this bread. All right, this is looking good. I am okay with that. All right, let's get this out of the way so we can get this meat started. All right, fam, let's go ahead, open this bad boy up. Man, that looks amazing. All right, let's go ahead and transfer these over into the bowl. And let's just get ready to pull this beef. All right, family, we are all done. We have pulled apart this beef and it looks absolutely delicious. The only thing left, put a little barbecue sauce on it. But first, we're gonna get our coleslaw together. All right, family, we're gonna make it short and sweet, man. I got me some tricolor coleslaw here, and I'm just gonna pour it off. I ain't got time to be cutting no cabbage today. So let's get it off in here. Let's get our mangoes off in there as well. And then we're just gonna spoon in our dressing, our coleslaw dressing. We don't want a lot either. That should be good. Once you start mixing it up, it'll all come together. All right, so that is good for me. All right, so let's get some barbecue sauce on the meat. And this is just some regular old Sweet Baby Ray's. We ain't got time to be going through all of that today. All right, I'm just gonna go ahead and put this together. Let's get ready for this taste testing. Well, family, we did it. It's been a long day, real long day. But we got this pulled beef together. We've got it made into a sandwich and it's sitting here just looking delicious. And I can't wait to get hold to it. I really can't. I really can't. But I ain't gonna hold you. I'm gonna get on up out of here. I gotta get this down. So before I go, I wanna thank you for watching. I wanna thank you for tuning in. If this is your first time watching, welcome, and I wanna thank you as well. So do me one huge favor before you leave, folks. On your way out, go ahead and hit that like button. That's all I ask. Just hit the like button. This is some good content. And if you are looking to be a part of this family, go ahead and hit that subscribe button and don't forget to turn your notification bells on. That will ensure you are always up to date with what we have going on right here at Yes Chef, and you won't miss great videos like this. Now, I do have a pulled pork video. I'll put it up top for you so you can see that. Pretty much the same thing, almost. Well, folks, thank you again so much for watching. So until the next time we see you, folks, until the very next video, as always, family, peace.